Hey YouTube, morning guys. I just want to make sure that you could see the screen and you could hear me. Just let me know how it's sounding, how it's looking, and obviously there will be a couple second delay as we are on YouTube. Nice, perfect. So, for those of you that are in the Discord, if you guys would like to, we could. I'm in the Discord voice chat, so if you guys would like, so you don't have a delay on any audio, you could listen in from the Discord if you would like to, and just mute the stream here on YouTube. Whichever way is best for you, it's up to you. Hey, what's up, Bike? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you had a good weekend. Looks like you did. Also, guys, as well, for anyone that wants to come on, say as like a guest or um, anything throughout the entire week. Obviously, I'm going to be streaming here the entire week up until Friday. So if anyone wants to come on and chat, have any questions, or just in general, feel free to come on the voice chat on the Discord. And obviously, the stream will be able to listen to you as well. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. How was everyone's weekend? It was good, right? Had an enjoyable weekend, everyone. Not bad. I just really hung out. I was getting ready for the week, and I told you that I was going to save that hike for another weekend because of the weather, but it actually wasn't too bad yesterday, so I decided to go on the hike. So I did that yesterday. It was really nice. Got a great view, and that was really it. And then obviously I got back, and I was just getting set up, ready for the week here, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way. Um, I was thinking of starting at 9 a.m., but typically I come on at 8:30 anyway, so why not give people some time to hop on? And then obviously, once again, the entire week I'm going to be here on YouTube. So I definitely have some things I want to go over and explain just so everyone can get on the same page. And I'll definitely do that, obviously, throughout the stream every day if new people hop on. But as of right now, we'll give it a couple more minutes as it's Monday morning here, 8:30. See who else hops on, and then I'll just get into it. I'll start, explaining to you guys what I am looking to do here this week. I put out a video on Friday, kind of giving a brief overview of what's to come this week, but I obviously want to explain it here live and be able to show you guys what Nick and I and the rest of the team are trying to do here. So we'll do that in a couple minutes. I'll start explaining. Any questions that you guys have, as always, feel free to ask me. And once again, if anyone wants to come on the stream as a speaker, guest, if you want to just chat to me, chat to YouTube, feel free. You guys know where to go. You just go to the Discord voice chat, and then you're good to go. So, as I personally am running this simulation here on YouTube up until Friday, personally for me on trades, as I typically do every week, I'm probably going to be more I'm probably going to back off a little more, obviously, as I have to focus here on the simulation that I'm going to be running. So any trades that I'll be taking this week, just for those of you that are curious, it'll most likely be not until the end of the week, as I usually do anyway, Thursday or Friday. And kind of goes hand in hand with what I am trying to do this week anyway. Maybe I will take a trade before Friday. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about in just a couple minutes. So I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I know that a couple months ago, I think about 2 months ago, I put up a video on this YouTube channel here, and I was showing you guys just the introduction to StockKings, right? This new platform that Nick and I and the rest of the team are working on. And there were a couple things that obviously has, changed since that video. But obviously Nick and I are still working on it every single day, full time. And I think that this week can be a really good example, not so much example, but a good eye-opener to those of you that are in the community here to see what Nick and I have been really thinking about and working on the past couple months. And obviously as the week progresses, moves forward, I would definitely like to hear any sort of feedback or criticism that you guys may have about this, obviously, as this is about trading and you guys are traders. So I would really appreciate that throughout the week if you guys could do that, if you have anything, of course. So I might as well just start explaining it now, and then throughout the day, throughout the week, anyone that hops onto the YouTube here, I have no problem explaining it 2 times, 3 times, 10 times. It's fine. So like I said, right, Nick and I have been working on StockKings here for the past couple months now. And as I mentioned last week, this upcoming week, starting today, the 14th, up until Friday, which I believe is the 18th, I want to be running a simulation type test, right, for our upcoming broker. And obviously, as you can see here on the YouTube screen, I have a spreadsheet up, I have a notepad, I have some charts, I have a timer. Obviously, there's no app out right now that you can go on and test out. So I just want to test, the basic overall concept of what Nick and I are looking to do. And just keep in mind, what myself and Nick should be coming on a couple times this week. What we're looking to do here, obviously, is not going to be the exact StockKings, right? Like I said, it's this is just manual here. We got the spreadsheet. I just wanted to run a simulation and collect some information here going forward, and once again, feedback from you guys on any questions, comments, or concerns that you have. And so yeah, I guess I'll just start getting into it, explaining to you guys what we're looking to do. And as I explained on my video Friday that I put here on the YouTube channel, what Nick and I are looking to do is we want to offer peer-to-peer trading, right? Whether you watch the video or not, right, you can go back and watch it, or you're already here now, so you can just listen to me. Like I said, we want to offer peer-to-peer trading, as I mentioned in the video, and I'll be, talking about this throughout the week, any questions that you guys may have. And of course, I can't tell you guys exactly everything right now, so you'll have to, stay tuned up until obviously we do launch this. But like I said, peer-to-peer trading. And as I've been trading, pretty much since high school and doing velocity streaming and obviously talking to hundreds, thousands of you guys and seeing, of course, the many disadvantages that come, with retail traders, Nick and I have always wanted to think of a way, how can we give an advantage to the retail traders, as they are obviously not the advantageous side of the market, if you guys know what I mean. For those of you in the community, you guys know what I mean, right? We talk about it all the time, right? Every single day. So Nick and I wanted to give the power to the retail traders, right? When you come on your standard platforms such as E-Trade or Thinkorswim, you'll pull up your traditional options chain, right? You'll pull up a traditional options chain and it lists all, the strikes for you. You'll have the strike price, you'll have an expiration date, and on top of that, you'll have all of those variables that are included with the option, right? Such as those Greeks, like, the implied volatility, the time decay, vega, gamma. Once again, for those of you guys that have been listening in Velocity, you guys know all about these variables that are included in options that maybe, just maybe, a new retail trader wouldn't understand by coming into the market for the first time, say with limited capital as well. We want to be able to, like I said, give power to retailers, right? As they are obviously not on the advantageous side of the market, right? Who is on the advantageous side of the market, right? We talk about it all the time. It's the algos, right? The algos, these big multi-million-dollar computers, these hedge funds, right? These institutions. How is it possible that retailers can compete with that, right? We know that the statistic is 90% of traders that lose, right? And something that I see, and I've been seeing it pretty much my entire career as I've been streaming for traders, say with smaller accounts, not working with as much capital. What do we see those traders do, guys? What do? They go out and don't they buy the out of the money weekly options, right? Knowing that a majority of these options expire worthless, right, on the day of expiration. I mean, there's a reason why they're cheap. We talk about that all the time, right? I want to be able to allow retailers to make some sort of difference, right, in their trading career, right, whatever it may be, the path that they're taking. There should be some sort of advantage that they can have, right? There should be some sort of advantage, as there is pretty much none, especially with limited capital. Be able to make a difference in the market and actually make it worthwhile, while obviously being educated at the same time, because the entire process of a trader is also through education. As you guys know, you learn from any mistakes that are made. And you guys see, you see it all the time. Some new traders, they don't understand. They'll put in all this money just to lose it, and maybe they have nothing left, and now they just give up trading. But wouldn't it, something that I've always thought about, wouldn't it make more sense where traders can still trade with real money to get those emotional effects that come with it, but you don't have to be risking, thousands of dollars to learn from those mistakes, right? So going over to today, the week, right? Like I said, we want to offer peer-to-peer trading. I want to be able to give the power to the retailers to create their own trades, right? Just like I said, you come on your standard Robinhood or your E-Trade account, all the options are listed for you. Either you want to take the trade or you don't. If you take the trade you're in, you either make money or you don't. You guys know the deal with the whipsaws in the market, the big swings, right? You could be up, 1,000% on your option, back down 50%, then back up 200%. And as I'm pretty much going on this morning here, you guys are just seeing, as I've been mentioning, the many reasons as to why traders will pretty much give up right away or just lose, not have much money, and just get really frustrated. So like I said, I want to offer peer-to-peer trading. This entire week, I want to be able to allow you guys, right? I want to give you guys the power, the retailers, right? You guys are retailers, right? None of you guys have $1 billion, right? You're not trading, for a bank, an institution, right? We're all retailers. I want to be able to give you guys the power to select your own trades, right? To select your own trades. And once again, this is just a test, right? A test of concept, a simulation. There's no app here. I'm doing this all manually. So I'm going to keep it very simple. So I hope everybody is listening, right? So just pay attention here so I can go over this. And once again, I have no problem explaining it as many times as I have to throughout the week. So you can see on the left here, I'll have the spreadsheet up throughout the stream this week, right? And I'm going to offer specific market offered options, just like you would see on a standard E-Trade platform, for example, right? Except there's not going to be any Greeks involved, right? Such as time decay or implied volatility or gamma, etc. I'm going to offer 3 stocks, right? So I'm going to offer SPY, I'm going to offer Tesla, and I'm going to offer Amazon. I'm going to offer a strike for each call, and I'm going to offer a strike for each put. You don't have to take these trades, right? These are just offered trades. For example, right now, SPY is currently sitting in pre-market at 424.42. I'm offering today a SPY 425 strike or 423 put, right? So that is for these specific trades in here, right? These 3 trades, these are more likely going to be shorter trades. Still, it's up to you what expiration you want to choose. Keep in mind, right, in standard options, right, that will trade, say, on Robinhood, for example, right, or Thinkorswim. You could buy an option. It doesn't have to hit your strike price. You could sell it whenever. You could sell it within a second of buying your option. You could sell it within an hour of buying it, right? Just dependent on the expiration date. With this, right, you have to have the price, right? You have to have price of the stock close. If you're on a call, it has to close above the strike price by the time it expires. If you're on a put, it has to close below the strike price by the time the expiration is. So if it's a 30-minute trade, SPY may be able to hit 425, but if it can't close above it, then the trade's a bust. It's a loss, right? These are going to be offered trades. Just to give a couple examples, you don't have to take these trades. You guys are given all the power. You're given all the power, right? You're the retailers. You can make your own trades. These are trades that are currently live. I'm going to have this up, right, throughout the entire week, the spreadsheet here. It's going to be peer-to-peer, right? So one-on-one. I'm not going to be implementing any odds. We're going to keep it simple at 1-to-1, right? We're going to keep it very simple. There's going to be a name and the trade. Name and trade, time until expiration, and the money down. We're keeping it 1-to-1. So, like I said, just as a quick example here, SPY, right? SPY's at 420, 442. If I think in the next 20 minutes that SPY can close above 425 and actually close above that by the time it expires, I'm going to trade with, say, $20, right? I'm going to put out a $20 trade. Let's say that Trading Pennies happens to disagree with me. Trading Penny says, Alex, you're wrong. I don't think that's going to happen. There's no way that SPY can close above 425 in the next 20 minutes. What can Trading Pennies do? He can disagree with me. He can say, no, that's not going to happen. So I would put the trade down. SPY 425 call obviously has to close above that by the time it expires. Let's say it's 30 minutes, right? Trading Pennies will disagree. His trade would be, no, I disagree. So the only way it's going to work is either I'm right and the SPY is going to close above that price by the time it expires, or Trading Pennies is right in the sense that it didn't happen. The trade didn't work out in my favor and Trading Pennies will win, right? Does that make sense? Like I said, it's going to be 1-to-1. I'd like to keep the trades very simple. I'd like to offer $20 trades and $100 trades. It's 1-to-1, right? And think of it this way, guys, right? Yes, I'm running a simulation this week, right? I'm running the test here with the charts. You guys can see all the screens up. But you guys can make money. It's just like regular trading, right? You guys can come on and you can use your regular charts like you do every day. Do your technical analysis. If you're a fundamentalist, do your fundamental analysis. That's fine. But you are given the power to create your own trade. It just comes down to, is someone willing to take the opposing side of that trade, right? So how we're going to do this is, if you want to take a trade, if you want to offer a trade, whether you want to take one of these or you want to offer your own trade, it could be any stock, right? Obviously, if you make it too obvious of a trade, no one's going to accept the opposing side, right? And that's pretty standard. $20, $100 trades. If you guys want to take a trade, you're going to come and you're going to put that in chat here on the YouTube. You're going to go on the YouTube chat and you're going to say, this is the trade I want to take. Let's say it's, I don't know, Tesla expiring in 15 minutes, closing above X dollar, right? You put the trade out. Someone else will go in chat and say, hey, I want to take the opposite side of that trade, right? I want to take it. Okay, boom, we matched you up. There's peer-to-peer. You guys are, head-to-head. The trade is on, right? Until it expires, whatever happens, happens, right? The risk is defined. The reward is defined, right? Like I said, it's, you're not going to come in. You're not going to be up 200%, back down 10%, back up 30%, back down 90%, and back up 500%, right? We're just going to keep it really simple. It's all defined. So once that happens, someone goes in chat and says, yeah, I'm interested in that. I'll take the opposite side of that trade. Then boom, you're on. Heads on heads, right? I have two options here that you guys can send money to, right? When the trade is over, since I'm here, I have a timer, I have the spreadsheet, I have everything. Once the trade is over, whoever is declared the victor, I will send you the money, right? You'll be the winner, obviously, right? So you can make money, right? Just like regular trading. Look at your charts, find a trade, put it out in chat. If someone's interested, they'll take the opposing side of the trade, right? $20, $100 trades. 2 payment options, right? 2 payment options. You could either Venmo me, here's my Venmo handle, or you could PayPal me. There's the PayPal handle, right? Those are the two options. Don't just randomly Venmo me and say I want to be in a trade. Put it in chat first, right, with the price of how much you're willing to trade with. And if someone's interested in taking the opposing side, they'll say that in chat. Once I have two people matched up, we'll go head from head there. I'll put it all in the spreadsheet, and then I'll just document it throughout the week, right? Any trades that are being taken. And keep in mind, guys, I'm only doing this until Friday, so don't choose something that is expiring like, next week, right? If you guys want to do day trades, right, choose, a 30-minute, 15-minute expiration, right? You could do it like that. However, since I'm going to be here, I would like for those quicker trades to be accepted as quickly as possible. So if someone puts out a trade and it's not accepted in a decent amount of time, I'm just going to cancel the trade, right? Because it may have already moved too much by the time it's coming close to that expiration, right? And this is where it's different. Trading pennies, like I said, you guys come on every day, especially new retailers, and just off the tip of my just off my head here, right? Just what I'm thinking. I've already told you guys what are some disadvantages that are brought to retailers, right? Number one, I've seen it time after time again. You guys in Velocity have seen it. Why do all these retailers come in complete noobs and they want to make money? Obviously, that's why people come into trading. They want to make money, right? They don't understand that you have to learn and lose from losses, right? So they'll get involved, go big size, and they'll just get killed by all these variables that are included in the options, right? Or maybe they just have limited capital, like $100, right? How much of a difference can you really make for yourself with that $100, right? So this is pure. You are the market maker. You're offering your own trade. It just comes down to whether someone wants to take it or not, right? And like I said, this is just a test. This is a simulation here. There's not going to be any implementation. I'm not implementing any odds. I'm not, right? It's just one-to-one. It's simple cash, $20, $100 trades. If you guys want to do anything like lower than 20 or more than 100, put it in chat. Let me know, and then obviously we could add that in there. But we'll try to keep it simple like that. What time frame trades will you offer? If you're talking about right now for the simulation, for these three stocks, I'll probably offer 30-minute trades. 30-minute trades. I'll change the strikes throughout the day as price is moving. But once again, whatever trade you want to take, if you want to offer Tesla expiring in 10 minutes at a certain price, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Once again, if it's too obvious of a trade, though, it makes sense that no one's going to take that trade, right? Just like any other trade, right? If it's too obvious, no one's going to take the opposite side of that trade. So that's what I want to do this week, guys. I have the spreadsheet here. I explained the concept. I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can to explain it. If any of you guys want to come on as guest speakers, you have any questions, you want to just speak, that's 100% fine. Just let me know. You can call in, or if you're in the Discord, you can just go on the Discord voice chat, and we can chat. That's completely fine with me. I'm going to be running this test until Friday, like I said. So whoever is listening, if you guys are interested, right, and willing to put out some trades, definitely look to do so. And like I said, you can make money, right? You can make money. Just look at your charts like you do every single day. But now you're not choosing from a chain, right? Unless you want to choose one of mine, but it's up to you. All the power is on you. You're the retailer, right? Yeah, that too, trading pennies, but as I mentioned, if someone wants to put out a trade right now, they could do that. That's fine. It just comes down to, is someone going to accept that trade in a certain amount of time, right? If it's a quick trade like 15 minutes, I would like someone to accept that pretty quickly, because if it's already halfway over, it's not going to happen. Once again, guys, you don't need a broker for this. It's just Venmo or PayPal. So if you know anyone that's interested in this, interested in making some money too, trading without having to actually use a brokerage platform, will give them the link to the channel, right? Because they can place trades all week, whatever trade they want, or they could take someone else's trade if they like to. That's fine. So you guys could see I have just two charts up here. I could switch them to whatever tickers are mentioned. Just right now, I have SPY and Tesla up there just because that's two of the three that I have listed. But like I said, I could always change it depending on what trades are put out there. I could definitely switch the chart just to give you guys a visual so you guys can see. Maybe you don't have charts, I don't know. I have my notepad here just giving you guys a brief description, right? To enter a trade, you list your trade in chat. Once someone accepts it, you both send the money to either Venmo or PayPal. Here are the handles. 1-to-1 odds. We're keeping it simple, right? We're not doing anything crazy this week. $20, $100 trades. Anything below or above those prices, just let me know and we could definitely work something out. If there's a quick trade example, like I said, for like a 15-minute trade, I'm going to close the trade if it's not accepted within a reasonable time, for obvious reasons. And once again, everyone, please remember this. The price has to close within the strike at the time of expiration, right? That's the catch. Well, there's really no catch, but that I'm telling you right there. Would you say that the best time frame to use during this 30-minute options using a 30-minute period and one above example of an hour? Well, yeah, I mean, though, like for those of you that are day trading, right? If you're day trading or more scalping, you can offer trades. You could offer a 30-minute option trade. That's fine. It'll expire if you take it right now, it'll expire in 30 minutes from now, right? Just like I was mentioning, though, trading pennies, the thing is with these shorter timed expirations, the thing is I need someone to accept. I need someone to accept the opposite side of that trade rather quickly, right? Do you understand? Because if it's a 30-minute trade and no one accepts it 15 minutes later, it's already half done. The price could already be, at or within that strike. No one's going to take it. Fair, of course, in a sense that you can accept it, rather quickly. So just like you guys do every day, right? You look at your charts. What are you looking at? What stocks are you looking at? Where do you think it can go to? Right? If you guys want, you could do a swing trade too. That's completely fine. Like I said, it's we're just running the simulation here with 1-to-1 odds, so we're not going to get crazy with anything like out of the money, higher odds, risk 1 to make 2, risk, 2 to make 5, right? We're not doing any of that. We're just keeping it simple just so I could run the concept. And this is just one example of a contract, guys. Nick and I over the past couple of months now, we've sat down, we've thought of it, we've planned it out. We have numerous different contracts that we want to offer, right? It's just I just want to test, right, the concept here of just one of them today. Well, really this week. So that's really it, guys. That's as simple as I can keep it. Like I said, I'm going to put all the information here in the spreadsheet. If you guys want, I could share it to you. I mean, it'll be here up on the screen. And then on the right side, once the trade is closed, whatever trade is closed, the name and the trade, time until expiration, how much money was down, and then obviously the declared winner of that trade. So I think that's the most simple way to put it, guys. So I'll be here on the mic, throughout the day, all week, right? And typically I'll try to stay on as late as I can, guys, every day. Obviously, if the market's really hot, things are moving, there's trades flowing through, I'll stay on as long as I can. Obviously, as it starts getting slow towards like the middle of the day is probably when I'll look to hop off, and then we'll just come back on, tomorrow morning. So let's do that, guys. We got about 30 minutes here before the open, so no rush, but I'm gonna accept like any trades starting at 9. So up until now, until I get off, guys, the power's on you. Whatever you want to take, put it out in chat. If someone's interested, they'll take the opposite side, right? We'll match you up. You'll send in the money, and then whoever wins wins. Just a reminder, there is I believe there's a slight fee with PayPal. So if you guys are sending anything through PayPal, there may have to be a slight fee for that. I think it's only a couple bucks. I think it's like 2%. Yeah, thanks, Trading Pennies. And throughout the week, as you guys are seeing, trades coming through and anyone taking trades, there will be, obviously, I'm hoping there will be some sort of feedback. Anything, questions, comments, or concerns that you guys have, definitely let me know. Do we take all 20 of the $20 or $100 trades? Yeah, like if you place a $20 trade, someone's gonna match you another 20, so there'll be 40 there in the, I guess you can call it the trade pool, right? 40. But once again, if you're doing it through PayPal, then it'll probably be like if it's friends and family, it's free. Then just do that. Then there's no fee. So then you keep all of it. If there's no fee that I have to pay, then that's it. It's just 1-to-1. I'm gonna put that, guys, right here in the notepad. I'm just gonna say, if you're doing Venmo, PayPal, do friends and family. So we'll keep it like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, guys. Right, the entire weekend I was planning this out, thinking about it, and I'm interested to see what types of trades you guys are interested in taking, and really just for me to see it too. I definitely want to obviously have this information here on the sheet that I could look back at and to see if there's any sort of pattern, what types of trades are taken for the most part. And maybe if we can get some, quick trades, like say if it's a scalp, if you guys are interested in taking a scalp, put it out there. Like I said, if it's a quick trade, someone has to accept it rather quickly. The whole point is that you are given the power to create your own trades, right? If you have limited capital, right, it's still you still get the learning experience. I'd say that we talk about that in the chat here on the Discord quite a bit about, yeah, I mean, if you're trading on paper with $1 billion, you're not really going to get too many emotions. It's fake, right? It's not real money. But the second that you trade with even a single dollar of real money, you start getting those emotions that come with trading. So that's something that I believe as a trader is still required to grow and learn, right? You need to be able to learn and deal with those emotions, but it's just the fact, I see traders that have, only a couple $100 or even less than that to trade with, and you could just see the frustration, like, man, I only have $500. If I'm putting $300 down on this one trade, I'm risking more than 50% of my account. It's super stressful, and I could see that. I get that, right? And now you have platforms that are starting to offer fractional shares, right? Hey, if you're broke, you could buy a fractional share, right? You could do that too. But even then, even buying a fractional share, how long are you going to have to wait to make some sort of realistic money that's actually going to be worth it, not off a tenth of a share of Tesla, right? Some BS like that. Or by buying a weekly option for $4 or $3, right? There's a reason that option is $3, and there's a reason that you're not going to make money on it, right? A majority of the time, right? And an alternative with this is that you don't have to be, like I said, with an example here for 20. You could just go heads to heads, 1-to-1. You're still trading with real money. You're still looking at charts, right? None of that changes. It's just up to you to create your own trade. You don't have a $500 account. You're not risking more than half the account on a trade. You're not putting in a stop loss. You're not getting stop hunted, right, by market makers. Your platform's not shutting down on you. You're not trading AMC and then Robinhood decides to shut down the platform, right? All these all these platforms that say they're for the retailers, they're not for the retailers. They're not. And even myself, I'll be offering like outside of these three trades. Like I said, you don't have to take these. It's just like an example of ones that you can take. But I'm sure I'm going to be offering my own too. So whether that's myself offering my own or someone puts out a trade that no one else takes and maybe I take it, right? Definitely looking forward to this. So that's really it, guys. Anyone that's coming on that wants me to explain anything else, just ask me. I have no problem doing so. I'm just getting my last things set up here, guys, and then I'm good for the day. I'm good to start. I'm ready to go. And like I said, it's on you guys, right? You are given the power, so do what you want with that. All right, I'm good. Everything's set up. I have a high and low ticker list here at the bottom right of the screen just for those of you to look at if you're interested in checking out any of those stocks. And I pretty much went over everything, guys. So that will just leave us into the open. I'll be here, obviously, on the mic throughout the day, matching up any trades that are taken. And let's see. Let's see if we can get some nice movements in the market this week, right? Definitely get some nice range. Obviously, that would make this a lot better. If it's super slow, obviously you don't want to see that. So we'll see where the market can go this week. Let's see if we get some bigger range on our hands. You see that the SPY's just been melting up. 425, just shy of it, 424.88. I know a lot of you guys have been watching Tesla, which is why I decided to put that up as one of the main here, as it does have that range, definitely playable for any sort of scalps or day trades that are put out. So do what you will with that, guys. You know, do your if you're a technical trader, do your technical analysis. Don't change anything, right? If you're a fundamentalist, then you just do the same thing. Right? You do the same thing. This is simulation today where no money is no, there's money traded, bro. I just said, listen, guys, if you want to take a trade, it could be anything you want. It could be $5. It could be $1,000. I don't care. I just want to keep it simple. And let's just keep it at $20 and $100 trades. If you want to do anything below 20 or above 100, that's fine. Like I said, I really don't care. Just put it out in chat and let me know. If you want to offer a trade and you want to put $20 down on it, that's fine. Someone just has to take the opposing side and put down $20. If it's $55, for example, someone has to put down $55. It's 1-to-1. Right? We're just keeping it 1-to-1. So yes, there is real money. And hey, you know, if you're like I said, nothing's changing with your technical analysis. You can offer your own trade. If someone's willing to take it, you can make money. Once again, I mean, it'll be me paying you, you know, from either a Venmo or a PayPal, but you get the point. It could be any stock. It doesn't matter. It could be any stock. It just comes down to, is someone willing to take the trade? We'll find out. Just remember, guys, because I feel like someone's going to forget about this. Whatever strike it is that you choose being the price that you want the underlying to hit, it has to close above that strike being a call or below that strike being a put at expiration, right? So plan that out accordingly. Once again, anyone that you know that's interested in trading, they don't have to have a broker, all right? They just have to have a Venmo, PayPal, that's it. Tell them to hop on, play some trades. If you're in the Discord and if you wanna take anything, don't put it in the Discord. Please put it on the YouTube chat, just so we can all keep it in the same spot. Yeah, keep your eyes on Viacom, AJ. It's still really tight, man, on those moving averages. So that's definitely getting ready for a impulsive move. We were saying last week if that can just continue to cluster up until this Friday, we could possibly see a move happening on that ticker end of the week this week if it can just chop around until Friday, as we see those moves happen on Thursday, Friday anyway. But yeah, if we can really get going above that 42, 43, man, that will bring that 20 above the 200. So that's really what I'm watching for on that. And then, of course, with the rest of the back burners like Zoom and T-Doc. So yeah, those all look good. And of course, Amazon opening pretty flat here, only up about $3. But I still think there's a good chance that Amazon can push higher. Is Nick going to hop on? I know that he's doing some things this week, but he told me whenever he's obviously around, then he'll look to hop on. So yeah, he'll definitely be on for these streams whenever he's around. He'll just, I guess, send me a message, tell him to call him. All right, so just out of like a show of hands, do a majority of you guys have either Venmo or PayPal? Can you let me know in the chat? I would think that you guys would have, either one, but definitely let me know. I need to make sure. You got both? Okay. Yes, PayPal. All right, perfect. Perfect. Either one works. I would prefer Venmo if you guys can, but obviously if you don't have that and you want to take a trade and you only have PayPal, then that works as well. But like I said, don't just send me money, right? Put the trade out in chat first, and we'll wait for someone to accept it, and then you guys can both send me the funds, and then obviously whoever's the winner, I'll send out the funds to the winner of the trade. You don't need to have a broker. So the entire week, guys, like I said, any feedback is more than wanted, right? Definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about this throughout the entire week. Yeah, so those are the two things. AJ that I was seeing on Viacom for the weekly and the monthly. We'll start off on the daily. On the daily, obviously, we're really tight between these moving averages, and they're both pointing up. Now, I do like that on the daily. They're both sloping up. We're still down about 60% or so off the highs without a bounce. And like I said, if we can get that move above 43, that'll drag the 20. We'll cross above the 200. So I do like how we're very tight between those two. As far as the weekly, we are below both, but that flat 200 is just up here at 45 bucks. Flat 20 is up at 53. So that's pretty a distance away from any cross. Both flat. And I do like how in the monthly here, for some reason, I don't have the 200-day printed, but I do like on the monthly how we did come back to retest the 20. It is flat and actually now starting to slightly curl back up. So I do like that a lot. And it does look like this pattern in here for Viacom, which is why I was saying the past few weeks that we could very well see Viacom just kind of screw around and go flat for a couple weeks, maybe even a month or so, printing a couple, maybe one or two monthly candles for the rounded bottom off the 20 to get a move back in a supply above us. As we do have wide open space. I mean, it really is. I mean, back above the gap down candle high, just below 50 bucks, man. It's, we do have wide open space. Just this red candle alone takes you to highs of 66. So, it's just like Nikola, man. Just like NKLA. Everyone was giving us shit. Everyone was calling us out. Why are you on Nikola? It's going to go to zero. And then what happened? Nikola got to like 18 bucks. And then everyone's like, oh, what about Nikola now? What do you mean? What do you mean? Right? It was the same thing with Nikola, AJ. AJ knows. Because me and AJ were just getting pounded, man. We'll see if Nikola can maybe hold on to like 17, 1650. If not, I could see it coming back to the cluster of like 1550. Did come into the 200, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, dude, all that shit talking, man, just to chase the trade. I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone did, but I was just joking. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even look at any of that, Ricky. Me and AJ were hawking Nikola, man, for like the past 5 months. And why? Because it was coming back to the IPO price. Isn't that demand, right? Isn't that demand? When price makes an impulsive move up and comes back for the first time, break structure left. You guys know. And there was Alex buying up at like 22 bucks. Terrible, man. No. But the same thing happened on Boeing. Didn't it happen on Boeing, right? I don't know. I feel like we have numerous plays we can use that example on. Numerous examples. Is Doug Campbell still watching it? I don't even know, man. I haven't seen his video in a week or two. I would think he's still looking at it though. All right, so just about 5 minutes here to the open, guys. Starting at 9, well, 25 minutes ago is when I was starting to accept like any trades. So from here on out, guys, up until today when I get off, any trades, put them out in chat, and we'll see what we get. Obviously, you don't have to rush to anything if there's nothing, there, but If you see something, take it. You gotta be in it to win it. Yeah, we were selling to Alex and Tug Campbell. Yeah, just like U.S. Steel. Yeah. Yeah, just like U.S. Steel. Royal Caribbean, man. Carnival Cruise. Zoom's going red. Zoom's selling off a little bit. Yeah, 362. Well, like I said, I gotta be here doing the simulation. So if I'm taking any day trades, man, I'm just waiting until Friday. Any other trades that I'll be doing is through the simulation. So any trades that I take this week will be on the simulation, unless obviously we come into Friday and I take something, say I'm E-Trade. But my focus this week, man, is the simulation here. So I can't be looking at trades while I'm doing this, especially as I got to keep track of the spreadsheet and anyone that's putting out any trades. So it was a good week last week. I'm fine with that. And either way, it kind of helps me to not trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. All right, so market's about to open here in the next minute. So we'll see what we get today, guys. We will see what we get today in the market overall. Obviously, the SPY's right up here at the all-time highs, 425. All right, showtime, guys. We're live. All right, so SPY right at the open. We did open pretty flat today. So right here at the 424.25 mark. I'm just going to mark that up for you guys at the top here. Looks like NVAX was making a Novavax was making a nice move. I think I saw that they put out some sort of article about what was it? I think it was like their vaccine. They put out a success rate. SPY's still going red here under 424. Tesla's coming under that 610. Tesla's really been fighting to get that 620-ish area past week. Viacom coming up to 43. I'd be keeping an eye on that one, guys. Viacom. Yeah. Get in there. Zoom last week, man, was so good. On Friday. Yep, there's $43 on Viacom. Over 43. TDoc, Viacom, PLTR, yeah. Aurora Cannabis, Tilray, BNGO. Obviously, you would want to see, Viacom hold above 43 every single attempt. It's just been slapped with a pretty flat close. Not flat, but like I meant, like within the range, 42 to 43. And as long as we can hold at 43 above it, that 20 should be dragging up, crossing above that 200. Guys, if you're thinking of any trades, just put it out in chat. That's it. It's up to you, right? Obviously, no rush, but if you see something, don't be shy. Yeah, there goes Tesla now, 618, 619. $621 on Tesla. You can see as far as a any sort of morning pop and or drop on a select like Viacom PLTR. I'm really liking these weed plays, guys. Long term. Yeah, I like the T-Docs for July. 150s, 160s, 170s, all look good. All look good. I'm thinking about a trade, guys. Tesla's moving. Hmm. Yeah, T-Doc, man, coming up to 160. I like it. I like it. Zoom could go for a red to green. Yeah, I get that. Well, I don't know. Are you like looking to trade, AJ, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know if you were just like trying to stick to like specifically end of the week trades. Um, it seems like a couple of you guys are doing that. Just doesn't really matter. It seems to me like it doesn't matter what's going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, and then just really focus like for a trade Friday. I mean, we've seen the moves happen on a Thursday or Friday. Just like Jimmy said, if we're watching a stock, if you're watching a stock and it's just chopping around like kind of like Viacom between the moving averages, we know one thing. We know that it's building energy for an impulsive move. It's not going to chop between those moving averages forever, right? And you'll see that one day. We'll come in one day and Viacom will be up 20%, or it'll have a next leg down. But personally, I think Viacom's going to have a leg up. But we saw just like Nikola, right? All that shit talking on Nikola, just to see it have a couple 20% days. I wasn't getting too much love. Me and AJ weren't getting any love. I think this is a pretty good trade. I'm going to offer a trade, guys. I'm going to put out an offer a trade. I'm going to type it on the YouTube chat, and then I'll tell it. Just because I want to test this out this week, guys, right? So I'm going to offer, I'm going to put up a trade, right? So if anyone does accept it, within 30 minutes, I think that Viacom can close above $43. If you disagree, you tell me no, and that's it. You let me know. If no one accepts this trade within the next couple minutes, I'm going to cancel it. I'm putting a timer up on the screen. If no one wants to take this Viacom trade in the next 2 minutes, then How do I even edit this? I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here instead. PLTR pop and drop. A little bit. I mentioned last week, yeah, Apple calls off the 200 day on the daily. Yeah. All right, looks like no one wants to accept this trade. Nathan Connell. Nathan, I'm giving you the power. You're creating your own trades. Whatever you're looking at. If you're looking at, it doesn't matter, PLTR, Tesla, Amazon, Zoom, Google, put out your own trade, right? I just put out a trade. If I think that Viacom in the next 30 minutes can close above $43, right? Obviously no one took that trade, so I'm canceling it, right? No one wants to take it. That's it, right? If you disagree, you would say no. Viacom's not going to close above that. If you're right in the sense that it can't close above 43, that's it. It's peer-to-peer, right? That's the whole point. It's like you're not betting against the house. The house isn't, they're not fronting your trades. They're not, there's no data selling. Like, that's the thing with all these platforms that I want everyone to understand is that you're always at a disadvantage. Your data is being sold, right? They're taking the opposite side of your trades, right? They're trading the spreads, right? With this, I want to give as much power to the retail trader as I can. I don't want to be taking the opposite side of the trade and having stop losses and offering time decay on options and shit like that, right? All these disadvantages that are brought to retailers that just cause you guys to give up after a week, because I've been seeing it for the past 4 years. There has to be an alternative, right? There has to be an alternative to be able to trade options with smaller amounts of capital, but not having to deal with the everyday disadvantages, right? If you're broke and you're trading with $100, right? I tell you guys all the time, it's not realistic. It's not going to happen, right? Like the fractional shares on Robin. How far is that going to get you? You're buying 1/10 of a share of Tesla. How far is that going to get you? You tell me. And like I said, I mean, I have the spreadsheet here. There's no app. The app's not here, right? You're not trading on an app, so I get it. Like, you're not... The overall concept is just coming from what I've been explaining to you guys today, over the weekend, right? And then going forward from here, it's just to test the concept. Like I told you guys, Nick and I have thought of other contracts, or other option contracts that can be offered. I just wanted to test this manually this week. Obviously, it's a spreadsheet, so I'm plugging in the data myself. You're not going on an app and taking trades, so you can see the difference, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to test that this week. Someone should have taken that fucking Viacom trade too. Do you guys understand? Right? I get it. Maybe it's, it's different that it's, off of the sheet here, but hey, as far as looking at your charts and choosing the trades yourself, you could do that. You're not going up against a house, right? They're not seeing your data. They're not selling your data. They're not selling that to other firms that are trading off of your trades, right? They're seeing your trades. PLTR with the pop and drop, man. I feel like that's every day. I just want to make sure that everyone here understands what I've been explaining pretty much the entire morning so far, the past 2 hours. All right, you guys get it? All right, so just that for an example, the Viacom, right? I mean, that was, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes ago. So if someone took that 20 minutes from now, if Viacom can't get above 43 and close above that, obviously the person that disagreed would have been declared victor. Or say you put out your own trade and someone takes it, right? Just to get the point. Get the point across. Yeah, a lot of pop and drops. ECB coming back, 950. All right, Viacom back to the open there, 42 and a quarter. Same thing. Well, no, that is Viacom. Got two charts up. Zoom still trying to go on that red to green move. TDOC still pushing up to 159. All right, so we're just coming into 30 minutes into the day. SPY's still trying to hold red there. The Dow's red, NASDAQ's green, IWM's green. VIX, TNX, both green. Fastly. Space is doing good. Doing pretty well. Tesla looks like it could be flagging there over 620. No, it's just me. The small cap room, the Discord room, I asked that if everybody could be here this week. So, whenever he's, around, he'll definitely look to hop on. But it's just, we're just keeping the stream on YouTube this week. I want to run this test, so. He'd be coming on with me here whenever he's around. Also, I mean, if any of you guys want to come on, AJ, Alex, I don't care. Just tell me. Let me know. Come in the voice chat. You want to chat? It's all good. Just let me know. Man, I would have lost on that Viacom. Here comes SPY, new lows. NKLA back to 17. Yeah, Boeing 2, long term, leaps, equity. Yeah, exactly. Venta, June 18th coming up, man. Big expiration this Friday. So what I would do, I mean, guys, I'd be keeping an eye on, all these back burners, right? T-Doc and Zoom and Baba, Viacom, right? All of these endless, countless tickers that we've been talking about, that have been moving one by one, right? Like DocuSign last week or the week before that, they're all going to get their move. I'd be continuing to keep all of those on watch, right? All of them on watch, and they're going to have shakeouts, right? As we've seen, T-Doc had a pretty big shakeout. Zoom, Baba did, and just like Jimmy said, right? I mean, if you see something that's just continuing to cluster and range and chop around, we know that they're screwing around, but we know that they're building their energy for an impulse move to follow from that cluster, right? Everyone here knows this, right? The market's only trending 30% of the time. So a majority of the time we will be seeing those moves like you're seeing right now on Viacom, for example. All right, yeah. So for those of you that are listening right now, if you guys have like any overall like questions or comments or criticism, feedback from what I've kind of explained so far and shown you this morning, I know that no one has offered a trade, but just based off of what everything obviously I have shown this morning, anything is more than happy to hear any feedback, whether that's negative or positive, from you guys, right? I mean, you guys are the retailers, you're the traders, right? So, feedback from you guys would be the best. All right, here's SPY still rolling off. Nicola under, back under 17 there, expected. Today I'm just watching. I like the concept. I'm looking to see what time frame, trades, and charts I would enter the same. All right, trading pennies. Thanks. Like I said, guys, I mean, obviously there's no rush, right, or no pressure to enter on a trade. Obviously, if you see something and you want to test it, then just put it in chat. I'm just trying to think here. I guess the only example I could think of was the Viacom one, right? The Viacom example. I think that's a pretty reasonable trade. Something in that scenario, right? Where's Viacom? We'll pull back up Viacom here. And just like I offered, right? To close above 43 or it's not, or it's a bust. So just like an example like that. Pretty fair. Yeah, Nicola's going to need some time, I think, for the next move, but that's all right. Yeah, DocuSign's still looking good. Hey Jimmy, I think your concept is excellent. What you need is volume of traders, not the peeps in this chat. They are too they're too silent. He's calling you out, guys. You need the Reddit crowd. You need to infiltrate them and plug your concept. Appreciate that, Jimmy. Yeah, that's obviously something that I was thinking about. This past weekend here was running this test on YouTube and just seeing like how many of you guys are interested in testing it out, running some sort of trade. And I understand it, guys, right? I get it, right? It's not a physical app here, right? It's a spreadsheet. So I get it if maybe there's like some skepticism or anything else behind that. But yeah, definitely with the volume, appreciate that feedback, Jimmy. That's something that Nick and I have been talking about. Um, because that's what I wanted to do this week. I would have really liked to test out some sort of trades. It doesn't really matter how many to me, um, but just to have that documented so I could look back at it. And once again, like, the app version of this would include, this isn't an app, right? It's just charts with a spreadsheet, right, that I put up here for the concept, for the simulation. But for the actual app is when you start to get the variables that are included with the actual day-to-day trading, like the odds, right? The odds would change. Why would someone buy an out of the money call if the odds are still 1-to-1, right? They would buy the one that's closer. But obviously on the app, the odds would be different. There would be, there's different contracts that Nick and I want to offer. And once again, guys, it just goes back to what I was saying earlier in the day is myself being a trader, for the past 5 years now, may even be a little longer than that. And by streaming, doing YouTube, the Discord, the website, just talking to thousands of traders for the past couple of years, we see the disadvantages, guys. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Jimmy takes days on end just going over the Greeks, right? I mean, what implieds you want to look for, right? What implies you want to look for, right? What's the theta, the delta, right? All those moves that we talk about that just new traders, they either don't want to just sit in and listen to learn that, or they just want to make money, right? Or for a big part is a lot of traders just may not have the capital to start. So there's just like too many disadvantages right off the bat, right? You guys know 90% of traders lose. What's something that we could help retailers, right? Give them the opportunity to, say, create their own contracts. Kind of putting yourself in the position of a market maker. We talk about that all the time, right? You want to think like a market maker, right? We know it's algos that are moving the market. We know it's not Robinhood. So thank you for that, Jimmy. The only negative I see is for people like me that I live outside of the United States, so PayPal doesn't have friends and family, and the bank charges a $50 transfer fee on top of the commission. That sucks, Venta. Thanks for letting me know. Just to let you know, Venta, or anyone else that's still listening, as far as just the simulation goes here, like, I'm only accepting PayPal and Venmo just because of the simulation. As far as the app goes, it's not, right? You're not going to have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. It's just for the simulation here. So I get it. If you guys are out of the country and you don't want to pay a $50 fee, right? I don't blame you. That's completely fine. I wasn't even aware about that. Bobo might be reversing. Home Depot is starting to go due to the lumber falling, but Home Depot is a play. All you had to do was buy the regular June 18th expiration at the money 3 weeks ago, and you're winning. And I believe Midgar. No, that was UPS. That was Riley's trade for the short. It was UPS under 200. Yeah, I'm not offering like leverage, like any margin, right? It's just cash, right? If you, like, just for this concept now, obviously it's 1-to-1. When the app comes, it'll have odds, obviously, which will be changed, basically based off the trades, right? What's the trade? The overall market conditions, just all the variables that are plugged in. But yeah, I'm not going to be giving you leverage. Once again, I want to be able to give the retailers as much power, right, as they can. If I'm offering to leverage your money, if you have $100, I'm not going to offer to give you $1,000, right? Because chances are, TT, I like that name, by the way, that you're going to lose that money. And that's an advantage for me, right? I'm not looking to sell data. I'm not looking to provide leverage and all this shit. It's just, once again, I'm trying to give the retailers as much power, right? Offer your own trades, right? Think of the time when you guys first started trading, right? And you're just trading weekly options and you're just losing back to back, right? Doesn't that frustrate you? Your concept will work if you can create a middleman, obviously the person holding the money, and minimize the cost so the trade is profitable. That will be your challenge. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Definitely something else that myself and Nick have thought about. Um, and once again, guys, this is just a simulation. Like when the app isn't going to be where like you're sending me a Venmo, you know. Um, it's not gonna be like that. This is literally just a test. That's it. But yeah, I really appreciate all the feedback you guys are giving, Jimmy, Venta, AJ, TT. Yeah, by the way, I wouldn't be trading on I wouldn't be using any margin or leverage either way, TT. I don't know why you would want to go down that route. Apple's up, tech is up, SPY's down, banks must be getting hammered. Let's check some of the banks. Goldman Sachs is down third of a percent. Bank of America is down 0.5%. Wells Fargo's down 0.5%. Huh. Will the app work for Windows? Yeah, we want to offer it for Android, iOS, and the desktop version. Um, yeah, AJ's comment spot on. Nothing else for me to say about that. Yeah, man. I mean, be careful. Anyone that's trading on leverage, I don't know why you would want to do that in the first place. If you're doing that in the first place because you don't have much money in the first place, well, that seems kind of sketchy to me. I don't know why you would want to do that. That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. That's the whole point. I don't want to have any involvement of a broker or a banker that can steal that can take your data, take the opposite side of your trade. Like that's how it works, guys. Like all these platforms like Robinhood, Thinkorswim, they're all selling your data. That's what I want everyone to get, right? If you have a million traders and they're all going long on something like Tesla, for example, that's extremely valuable data to the hedge funds, these institutions, these big banks. They need that data, right? To make money off of that, to trade against it, right? With this, I don't care about that, guys. I want to be able to give the retailers as much power as they can, like I've mentioned. I want to be able to cut out the brokers. I want to be able to cut out any ridiculous banks. It's not necessary. It's definitely not necessary. The Banka Wankas. Banka Wankas. And that's what they are. They're wankers. Bankers are wankers, guys. Let's check. I mean, FedEx is rolling over. UPS is coming back to 200 at one point, yeah. The banks aren't actually down too much. Yeah, they're not really down too much today. Yeah, and you still are. Yep. Yeah, so far, I mean, we're almost an hour in here. How is everybody's Monday going? Hopefully it's going well. Nice. It's a little cloudy today, Vento, but um, yeah, exactly, Jimmy, exactly. So AJ just put out a trade. If anyone wants to take it, he has Baba. I'm gonna pull it up. So within the next 30 minutes, if someone accepts this within 30 minutes of accepting it, Baba has to close above 215 within, obviously 30 minutes after someone accepts it. So I'm going to add the timer and I'm going to make it 3 minutes. If someone accepts this within 3 minutes, the trade's live. Let me know. How much did you want to trade, AJ? All right. Um, uh, hmm. AJ, I'll take that. I'll take it. All right, trades live, AJ. Let's set it for 30 minutes. All right, AJ, it's live. Just either Venmo me or PayPal me $20. That's it. So I do disagree with AJ. It is possible that Baba can continue higher on the intraday chart. The 20 is above the 200. The trend is up. On the 15 minute though, we did come back into that 214 area where we did put in a new low. So I did identify that as supply. So I would think that Bob is not going to be able to capture that. I like that trade. That's a good trade. I like that. You have red shoes as your profile. It's probably Venmo because it's connected to Facebook, and that was from when I was in like middle school, and I just never changed it. It's been there for like 13 years, dude. I've just never changed the picture. I don't even know how because it's connected to Facebook. I don't even use Facebook, so I don't even know how that works. So it's very simple now, right? It's very simple. I'm happy that someone put out a trade because now you guys could see here live just how this will go, right? I mean, you could see on the screen here the timer. You could see the timer on the screen. It has like 25 minutes left. So anything can happen within the 25 minutes. Baba could rip, it could dump, it can go flat, right? I'll type it in chat. So anything can happen in the next 25 minutes here, right? Either Bob is just going to stay below 215, it may break 215, it may pull back. But for AJ to win this trade, by the time this timer goes off, Baba has to be above 215. It could be 215, it could be 215.01, it could be 220. It could hit 215, but if the timer is still going on and it pulls back, once again, right, it has to close in that price. I'm sure everyone understands that by now. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Thanks. No, by the time when this timer goes off, as long as Baba's anywhere above 215 and above, it has to be 215 and above by the time it goes off. If it's 214.99 and it closes at that, you take an L. So I think it's actually a pretty fair trade. I think that's actually a fair trade. It came into supply. It's holding the trend though, right? And we got 23 minutes. So that's it. Now you just see what happens. It's defined. His risk is defined and his reward is defined. There's not going to be any jump scares, I guess, as you could say. It could. It could. PLTR going red. I don't understand that, trading pennies. Yeah, you think it's interesting, Joseph? Thank you. Yeah, once again, any feedback, questions, concerns, comments, anything, any criticism, guys, put it in chat. You can call me an asshole. I won't care. Right? You don't have to worry about that. Reversal to current trend 26% of the time. It occurs at 1 minute past 1 minute past each half hour. For example, 9:31, 10:31. Where did you get that number from, Trading Pennies? The 26%. And that could definitely be for like those, the full candle closes, like the half hourly, the hourly, the 2 hour candle closes, 4 hour. But yeah, I don't know where you got that number from. 26%, that is. Dude, you could, dude, place whatever, any trade you want, dude. AJ, any trade you want. Like I said, I mean, it's, I'm only doing it this week, so it's up to you. And obviously, if it's a fair trade, someone will take it. If it's not fair, then no one's going to take it. Do whatever you want, man. No, it's fair game, man. It's fair game. Did I see good old Elon pumping Bitcoin again? Was he pumping Bitcoin again? I'm not surprised, man. I'm not. But it's up to almost 41 grand now. Yeah, actually, you type in Bitcoin to Google, the first headline that comes up actually is about Elon. It says Bitcoin pops 12% to 40,000 after Tudor Jones endorsement Musk's about face on accepting crypto. Tudor Jones likes Bitcoin, calls it a great portfolio diversifier to protect his wealth over time. Oh, wow. I see your picture that you posted there in chat, Trading Pennies. About the reversals after the minute mark. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, so I haven't had too much movement there, AJ, on Baba, but still got like 12 minutes left, man. Anything can happen, so let's see. SPY still it's kind of slow on the SPY, just chopping around there. PLTR holding the green line, trying to. Yeah, Ricky. Exactly. If you guys have not given the stream a thumbs up, definitely do so. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that YouTube shadow bans this channel, so the more likes that I can get on the stream, the more that YouTube will show videos from the channel. For what is that, for Baba? 220s for Baba. Hey Nick. How's your day, man? Been watching the stream? Yeah, dude, I got a trade going here with AJ, man. We got 7 minutes left. Right now, I'm winning, but we'll see what happens in the next 7 minutes, dude. AJ could still take the prize. I thought it was a good trade, man. I think this is a really good trade. The trend is up. We did come into that level. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe that uh, AJ maybe just needed more time. I think he already put that in the chat anyway. Needed more time. But yeah, I mean, it's close enough where definitely, like, obviously someone like myself will take the opposing side. I think it's pretty fair. Yeah, you need another 30 minutes. You may, man. You may need another 30 minutes. I actually like the Babas AJ for I think you put in July. They don't look too bad. If you're not in by T-Doc for you looking at January's now, the leaps. So January 2022, the 160 strike. I also did like the Julys, but obviously the January's you get a whole other, what is that, 4 months of time or so? 5 months. You won't lose. It's right at the money. You got time. Where's T-Doc right now? 156. And they're actually not too expensive. Not as expensive as I thought they would be originally. Nicola's trying to get back red to green. Yeah, exactly. Trading pennies. AJ had the bullish, obviously the bullish bias for the trade. I was looking at the 15-minute chart as on the chart here. We did come back into a supply level. He only did list 30 minutes, so that gets me thinking, like, is that enough time for it to pull back and then run to 215? Chances are it may pull back and then cluster and not give him enough time. So I think it was pretty fair, man. I think it's pretty fair. Viacom still hold on to 42 there. Could make a rounded bottom off of the open there at 42. Yeah, DocuSign's still going. It's popping up on the scanner here on the high of day. Every couple minutes. Apple. AMC's still going too. I can't believe AMC. Obviously, guys, like something like this, like the trade that AJ put out, would be a lot different on the app, like including odds and obviously being on a liquid app itself. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Yeah, has the flat 200 right above. Pretty nice distance too for the leaps. Very similar to the Zoom, actually. Zoom chart. Uh, if you want to double down, AJ, you can. I could add another 30 minutes. It's up to you. I'll take it. All right. Yeah, I'll add another 30 minutes then. Oh yeah, hold on a sec. Well, the thing is, you're changing the strike up now. So, do you want to add 30 minutes? Actually, you know what? We'll do 30 minutes. We'll do 214.50. Because I don't even think it's gonna fucking hit that. So we'll do 214.50, dude. $30 214.50. So obviously still 1-1. We just decided to extend the trade and double down on it. Spy trying to hold on to that 423. PLTR looks good. Yeah, the T-Doc 150s, 160s, and the ones with time, even a little bit out of the money, all looking great. All look great. I know now I'm gonna make $40. Thanks, Alex. It's not bad. If anyone wants to do that, if anyone's offering if anyone wants to do a quick trade, Apple 130, 50 cents away. Well, I can't do anything if no one wants to take it, so it's up to you guys. You want to do that, Jimmy? I'll go against Jimmy. Is it too late? It's too late. That's the thing, guys. Like those 5-minute trade, it has to be quick. It has to be fucking quick. Take the trade. Take it. Take it. Come on. You gotta be in it to win it, baby. Take the trade. Yeah, Joe. It's great to see you on here, man. Hopefully you've been doing all right. You still in the city? Well, it doesn't matter. Oh man. It doesn't really matter, AJ, because if someone wants to take it, they'll take it. So TTT. I like them, Jimmy. I'd much rather go with those than this Friday. Nice, Joe. It's great to see you still here, man. I love seeing like the same traders still here. I really like seeing that. I forgot to tell you guys I had a dream last night uh, that we were all here in Miami, and guess what? Jimmy was here also, and he was screaming at us, and it, it was hilarious. He was just screaming at us. That was the dream. We're in Miami. That sounds nice. Very relaxing, yeah. I tried, man. I tried to get him to come. He's scared. He's too scared. Hey, dude, it's all right, man. He wanted to double down. I'll take it. Like I said, I thought that was a pretty fair trade, man. And it's still got 20 minutes. I mean, could have a reversal. That's a good one too. Can Tesla be under 613 in the next 10 minutes? I'll take that. Let me know if anyone wants it. If you do, it'll be another trade, 10-minute trade. Tesla has to be under, my trade I'm offering is Tesla under 613 in the next two 5-minute candles, so 10 minutes. If anyone's interested. I think that's pretty good too. Hmm. Yeah, if no one's gonna take that in the next minute, then I'm canceling that Tesla. All right, guys. No one wants to take the Tesla trade. I'm closing it. No trade. I'm just doing Baba then. Yeah, Viacoms for September, January. They look good, dude. I like them. Definitely like them. Appreciate you guys liking the video. Thank you. DocuSign, man. Wow. DocuSign is just a ripper. Man, someone would have beat me on Viacom. Someone would have beat me on Tesla. You guys are missing out. Told you could have made some money today. Viacom's just kind of chilling out there at 42. All right, AJ, got like 11 minutes. 11 minutes left. Yeah, just all the tickers that Jimmy listed. Those with time. Check the charts, option charts. Hmm. I'm gonna grab a drink, guys. I'll be back in a minute or two. All right. So it's looking like, obviously, in trading, it's not over till it's over. But there's about 7 minutes left on this trade. Looks like that it will not close above the 214.50 mark. And I'm happy that at least one person, right? One person, AJ, thank you for putting out a trade just so I can, everyone else that was watching today was able to see just a general concept. Once again, guys, it's a spreadsheet with the charts, and I'm manually putting it in. Right? That's not how it would be on the app, obviously, because there's no app out right now. I can't go on and trade on it. So this was what I thought of doing to kind of show the concept. So hopefully it made sense. I got some feedback from some of you guys. If you would like to give me like some more information or any other comments about this or even questions, then you could just send me an email or you could just reach out to me on the Discord. I mean, any feedback is more than happy to hear any feedback, whether it's good or bad. So if you don't want to do it on YouTube, that's fine. You can message me on the Discord. You can send me an email. But yeah, I just wanted to show the concept here. Like I said, there's no odds implemented here. Just one strike. So just trying to keep it like really simple to show you guys the basic idea behind it. Unless Baba just has a ripper of a candle, could happen. How's that Australian penny stock doing, Jimmy? I forgot the ticker already. I don't remember the name. How's it doing? Good? Yeah, 25 is that big area on PLTR. Netflix coming up to 500. Keep an eye on Netflix if you're watching it. Yeah, thanks AJ. Once again, if you guys have any like feedback too as far as something that you would like to see as a trader, I mean, please don't hold back from telling me. I mean, send me an email. I can hop on a call with you, whatever it may be. Appreciate it. Coddy. You guys remember Coddy? It's up at like $9, 9.50. You think they're just gonna gap it above? They could do that too. Pull it up again. It's trying, man. It is right there. I could see them gapping it too. We've seen that quite a bit. They just can't break it intraday. Gap it up overnight. Don't even have to deal with it. Market open. Bad storms today. I think we're supposed to get some rain here, man. Let's check. Thought we were gonna get some rain. We're supposed to. Looks like tomorrow. Oh, ADO. Yes, it was ADO. That's what it was. I didn't even. Yeah, they almost hit like 50 cents. All right, we're down to the final 60 seconds, AJ. All right, good trade, AJ. Definitely good trade, man. I thought that was pretty fair. Definitely reasonings for the upside or downside of the trade just actually happened to be more so of the inside range today. No really clear trend overall on that, as it did pull back to the rally base rally cluster point back from this morning at like 9:40, 9:45. So yeah, good trade, dude. Definitely a good trade. Thanks for participating in that. And now you'll see in 5 minutes Bob is gonna rip, right? I'm kidding. Yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, it's a spreadsheet, right? It's nothing like what the app would be. I just wanted to test the concept like that. Um, yeah, right as soon as the time ends, it's gonna rip. You'll see every time. um, should have bought the time. Hmm. Yes, I mean, obviously, as time progresses, I'd love to give you guys more updates about this. The progress that Nick and I are making, the rest of the team moving forward with this, and really just looking to get this out, as soon as we can. But obviously, following any sort of guidelines that are supposed to be followed with any sort of laws or like restrictions that may be in place. So yeah, as Nick and I are progressing every day, I'll definitely love to give you guys updates. Obviously, I can't tell you every single thing that we're looking to do, but like I told you earlier, Nick and I have thought of numerous different contracts that could be offered, right? Other than just your traditional like today, like the one that AJ did, closing above 214.50, right? There's definitely other contracts available that we would like to offer. So I'm really looking forward to that as we've been brainstorming and writing down our ideas with that. And yeah, it should be really good. I appreciate you, AJ, for putting out a trade that everyone else that was watching today was able to just basically see the concept overall, at least for that one options contract. Well, we're looking to be a registered broker, so but as I mentioned earlier, I'm not, it's not going to be where, how do I say, number one, selling the data, which to me is really big. Uh, and number two, it's not, just coming in and taking your trade in a way that just like I said with like Robinhood and all these other brokers, taking the opposite side of your trades, from finding, from collecting all the data from all of the traders on those platforms. What options are they buying, right? What's the pool? I don't care about that because the whole aspect of it is to give the retailer the power of creating their own. And if obviously another peer happens to disagree with them, well, then they could just battle it out themselves. You don't have to fucking worry about a broker involved in the middle, dealing with obviously all the Greeks that are involved with traditional options. You have to worry about your platform shutting down, laggy charts, market ordering in. Um, buying weekly options out of the money just to lose on every single one, right? There's a reason why they're cheap. Everyone knows that. At least those of you guys that have been listening to myself and Jimmy for a while. Like I said, I've just been trading long enough where, and speaking to enough traders to see the pattern, the repetition of how you guys get fucked. Like, I'm not saying anyone specifically here, but the average retailer, right there. And this entire time I was thinking to myself, and Nick was thinking to himself, what's something that can give an advantage to the retailers, right? We know it's rigged. This game is rigged against the retailers, right? It's obvious, right? You can't argue that. It's rigged. We know that it's rigged. It's run by algos. How can a retailer with $500 to their name go up against an institution that's running an algo that costs millions of dollars to program and run? It's not possible. You can't go up against that. How can you? With this, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about, Big Dick John with $40 billion, right? You could just go up against your friend. You can go up with a family member, like AJ. Sometimes I get into disputes with AJ. AJ puts out a trade. AJ, screw you. I disagree. I'm gonna take the opposite side of your trade. That's it. Like I said, you don't have to worry about Big Dick John down the block that works, for the bank. That's taking the opposite side of your trades. He has billions of dollars, right? Why not just cut that out? Why not give you guys the power, right? Isn't that what Robinhood's supposedly all about? Giving the power to the little man, as they claim. Do you get the point? I'm sure you do. Sticking it to the man. So we're coming up to 12, guys. That honestly, that's probably gonna be it for the stream. Unless you guys have any other questions, comments or concerns, put it in chat. That's most likely gonna be it for today. Yeah, I'll keep that on watch, Alex. Thank you, AJ. And yeah, anyone that came on today, I really appreciate your time coming on and listening to this and, seeing the examples that I've given. I appreciate the likes. Thank you for giving me the likes for the video so that YouTube doesn't keep hiding us. That should be it, guys. Once again, I really appreciate like any feedback, whether it's good or bad. You can literally tell me to my face, this is the worst idea I've ever heard of in my life, and that would be okay. So obviously give me some, actual criticism. Don't just tell me, it's good or it's bad. I would like to hear reasonings as to why. So I'll put my email in the chat here for anyone that's listening that doesn't have my email. Other than that, you guys know where to find me on Discord. And anything you guys may think of, just feel free to send it my way. I'm more than happy to take a look at what you may think. So that's gonna wrap it up, guys, for the stream here on YouTube for today. I'll be around for the rest of the day. I just have to go do one thing with insurance, and then when I get back, I'll just be watching the market here for the rest of the day. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out. I'll be in the Discord for the rest. Feel free to reach out to me. Anyone that came on that's not from Velocity, really appreciate your time. You can see the link to the website in the description. So I'll see you guys back in Discord, all right? Thanks. Take care.